I would never be quite so direct in telling an artist that, paint me 3 more of the blue ones. Because, for example, now that most of our world is it's on this, it's on the phone, right? And most works that one sells to, the gallerists sell to collectors are seen initially on a screen. Your first impression, which this is really only in the last, let's say, 15 years of the art market has this been true. But most collectors' first impressions of work they buy is on a screen the size of their hand. And the way that particularly iPhone screens, and I don't think there's many people in the art market who have Android phones, but Android phones may be completely different. But the iPhone is I don't understand the technology or the reasoning why, but it shows blue better than any other color. And so blue paintings have historically, since they have been since the advent of the iPhone and this, especially selling art on Instagram and putting it, blue art sells more. Work with blue in it, right? There's been articles about this. Maybe everyone's just kind of over it now, but I'm fascinated by that idea. And so, I used to have clients who would say, "Oh, but I really want that blue one." And everyone always wanted the blue one. It was particular shows where and I could have gone to the artist and say, "You paint me 3 more blue ones," but I would never do that. But I certainly have been in a position where, I've been in conversation with an artist about doing a show, and I've gone to the studio and they've made it, say I was looking at say there was an artist who was mostly making paintings, and I thought I loved the paintings and I could sell the paintings, right? And then 6 months later, the artist says, "Oh, I've been working on some stuff and I'm feeling good about the work, and do you want to come and see it? It's a bit of a departure." And you go there and they're making, black sticky sculptures. And you're just like, no, I can't sell these. It's a totally, so at that point, yes, I would get involved, because at the end of the day, if you're wealthy enough to do this for love, then go for it. It's mostly love, but you still have to keep the lights on. We've all, yeah. So no, I would never have had such a direct conversation. But there are ways that you can make it clear that if at the end of the day, as you say, if you're lucky enough to be in a position where making art is putting bread on the table, you better be up for a conversation with the person who's going to be doing the selling for you, because they know, in the same way that when I was writing my book, I can write, but I can't write a book. I'd never done that before. And so when my editor made lots of suggestions about the first draft and the second draft, I listened to my editor, and I trusted that they had my best interests at heart. I think, if someone's telling you make more blue paintings, they probably don't have your best interests at heart. But by all means, make big black sticky sculptures. It's just very few people are going to sell them.